Boston in October is a fleeting masterpiece. The leaves turn crimson and gold, but the wind snatches them away too soon. I'm Anna Harper, a 32-year-old nurse at Beacon General Hospital, and my life is a treadmill of night shifts, patient charts, and family obligations. Today the air bites as I leave the hospital at dawn, my scrub still clinging to the sweat of a 12-hour shift. "Rough night, Anna?" calls Sarah Mitchell, a senior nurse with kind eyes and a knack for seeing through my forced smiles. "Yeah, but I survived." I manage a grin. "You?" "Same old chaos. Got plans for the weekend? Maybe some family time?" I shake my head. Mom and Lauren are off to New York for a shopping spree. I'll be wrestling laundry and bills. Sarah frowns. "You're always cleaning up after them, Anna. Ever take a moment for yourself?" "It's fine," I say, shrugging. "It's just how things are. But it's not fine. Not really. In the Harper household, I'm the invisible glue. Mom, Susan, and my younger sister Lauren lean on me like I'm a machine, cooking, cleaning, organizing, while they chase their glittering lives. Lauren, 28, is a freelance graphic designer, all charm and ambition, the golden child who can do no wrong. Mom dotes on her, always gushing about her big break or her latest networking event. Me? I'm just dependable Anna, the nurse who handles everything. I trudge to my modest apartment in South Boston, a one-bedroom haven I keep spotless. The fridge is a collage of postcards from Dad, James Harper, a regional manager for Global Trade Solutions. London, Tokyo, Dubai, he's always on the move, but his handwritten notes are my lifeline. "Miss you, kiddo. Proud of you." He's the only one who ever really saw me, when I chose nursing over a flashy career. Mom called it a waste. Lauren smirked. "But Dad?" He beamed. The phone rings as I collapse onto my couch. It's Mom, her voice crisp and expectant. "Anna, you remember the dinner party tomorrow? Lauren's friend, some hotshot designer, is coming. Be home by 6. "Got it," I say, suppressing a sigh. "You done with the shopping?" A pause. "Well, Lauren and I are heading to New York tomorrow. We'll be back by evening, but can you handle the shopping and prep? You're so good at it." My jaw tightens. I took time off, so yeah, I'll manage. "You're a lifesaver, Anna. Lauren's got that big meeting, you know. Networking is everything for her right now." I hang up, sinking deeper into the couch. Lauren's career always comes first. Her dreams are the family's dreams. Mine? They're just background noise. My phone buzzes again, a video call from Dad. His face appears framed by a sleek hotel room. "Hey, kiddo, how's my favorite nurse?" "Tired," I laugh. "Where are you?" "Singapore. Off to Jakarta." "Tomorrow." His smile fades, lines creasing his forehead. "Big project. I'll be gone a while, maybe 3 weeks." 3 weeks? I echo, a pang in my chest. That's shorter than usual. "Yeah, things are moving fast." He hesitates, eyes searching mine. "Anna, if anything happens, call me. Day or night. Promise?" "Promise," I say, warmth spreading through me. Dad's always been my anchor. "Look after your mom and Lauren, too," he adds, half joking. "They'd be lost without you." "Always do," I reply, but the words taste bitter. The next week, Dad's off to Asia, and I'm back to my grind. Night shifts bleed into day shifts. At home, I'm the maid, the chef, the fixer. Mom and Lauren breeze through, leaving dishes in the sink and laundry on the floor. "Anna, can you grab my dry cleaning?" Lauren asks, not looking up from her phone. "Anna, the caterer needs a call," Mom chimes in, flipping through a magazine. I nod, swallow my frustration, and keep moving. It's always been this way. Growing up, Lauren was the star. Dance recitals, art shows, her face plastered on Mom's social media. I was the quiet one, studying late, helping with chores, dreaming of saving lives. When I got into nursing school, Dad threw me a small party. Mom said, "Nursing? You could have been a doctor." Lauren just laughed. "Scrubs aren't exactly glamorous, Anna. But I love my work." At Beacon General, I'm not invisible. Patients thank me, colleagues respect me. Sarah, especially, is like a second mom, always checking in. Still, I carry the weight of home, where my efforts are a given, never praised. November creeps in, cold and gray. I'm leaving the hospital after another grueling shift, my bones aching, my eyes heavy. The streets are slick with rain, the city lights blurring in the downpour. I'm crossing an intersection, my umbrella shielding me from the worst of it, when headlights blind me. A truck, too fast, too close. It skids, tires screeching. I freeze, pain explodes. Then, darkness. I wake to chaos, my body a map of pain. Voices swirl, urgent, clinical. "BP dropping. Get her to the OR." I'm in Beacon General's ER, but not as a nurse. I'm the patient. My mind flickers, grasping at fragments. The truck, the rain, the impact. "Anna Harper," a voice says. "Dr. Michael Evans, head of the ER. She was hit after her shift. Get her family on the phone." I drift, my consciousness a fragile thread. Machines beep. Hands move over me, steady and skilled. My colleagues, my family in scrubs, fight for me. But where's my real family? A young nurse, Emily Carter, dials. Mom's number from my file. I hear her, faint and distant. "Mrs. Harper, this is Beacon General. Your daughter Anna's been in an accident. She's critical. Can you come now?" Mom's voice crackles through the speaker, groggy with sleep. "Anna? What happened?" "She's got multiple traumas, internal bleeding. Please come immediately." A long pause. Then, impossibly, Mom says, "I'm walking Lauren's dog, right now. It's on a strict schedule. Maybe this afternoon?" Emily's voice trembles. "Ma'am, she's in critical condition. She might not make it." "I said I can't," Mom snaps. "Lauren and I have plans in New York. Handle it." The call ends. Emily stares at the phone, stunned. She reports to Dr. Evans, who clenches his jaw. "Focus on Anna," he says. "We'll try again later." I'm wheeled into surgery, my body a battlefield. Fractured ribs, a ruptured spleen, brain swelling. 6 hours later, I'm in the ICU, tubes and monitors tethering me to life. No family by my side, just Sarah holding my hand, whispering, "You're tough, Anna. Fight." The second day, Mom and Lauren finally show up, designer bags in hand, fresh from their shopping trip. The ICU's rules, 15-minute visits, protective gear, irritate them. 15 minutes? Lauren scoffs. "We cut our trip short for this." They stand by my bed, faces unreadable. I'm a mess of bruises and bandages, a ventilator breathing for me. Mom sighs. "What a hassle, Anna. Don't tell your father. It'll stress him out." "Get better soon," Lauren adds, glancing at her phone. "We've got a dinner with a client tonight." They leave early, their heels clicking down the hall. Sarah, witnessing it all, trembles with rage but stays professional. In my haze, I hear their words. "Don't tell your father." My heart fractures. Not from the injuries, but from their indifference. Why hasn't Dad called? He'd be here if he knew, wouldn't he? Days pass, 3, 4, 5. I'm a ghost in my own life, surrounded by machines and the kindness of my colleagues. Mom and Lauren don't return. Sarah and Emily take turns at my bedside, their voices my lifeline. "You're a fighter, Anna," Emily says, squeezing my hand. "We've got you." On day 5, I stir, my voice a rasp. "Dad?" Sarah leans in. Anna? Can you hear me? Move your finger. I twitch my finger. She cries, kissing my forehead. We're trying to reach your dad, but his number's not in your file. Your phone's gone. Smashed in the accident. I close my eyes, piecing together the fragments. Mom didn't tell Dad. Why? What's she hiding? By day 7, a miracle unfolds. I breathe without the ventilator for short stretches. My mind sharpens, though my body lags. Dr. Evans calls it a medical marvel. Nurses are built different, he says, grinning. You're a damn warrior, Anna. I ask Sarah for paper and a pen. My hand shakes, but I write, Contact Dad. Sarah hesitates. Your mom told us not to, but screw that. He needs to know. Got his number? I try to write it, but my strength fails. Instead, I scrawl, Dad's company. Global Trade Solutions. Sarah nods. Got it. James Harper, regional manager. I'll track him down. Mom's words echo in my head. Don't tell your father. There's something she's keeping from him. From me. A seed of suspicion takes root. I'm weak, but my resolve hardens. I deserve the truth. Dad deserves it too. Day 8 dawns, gray and heavy. I'm stable enough to think clearly, though. Pain lingers in every breath. Sarah bursts in, eyes wide. Anna, I called Global Trade Solutions. Your dad's not in Europe like your mom said. He's in Asia, Singapore. A 3-week trip, not 3 months. In a small village, a cat named Whiskers discovered a magic fish in a pond. The fish promised 3 wishes in exchange for its freedom. Whiskers wished for endless fish, a cozy bed, and a bell that rang softly. The fish granted all 3 wishes and swam away, leaving Whiskers content and purring in the sun. My heart lurches. 3 weeks? Yeah. I left a message with his assistant. He'll call soon. Why would Mom lie about Dad's trip? The question gnaws at me. That afternoon, Mom and Lauren return, looking hungover from a party. Let's make this quick, Mom mutters. We've got a spa appointment. They don't notice the nurse's guarded expression as she leads them to my bed. But when the curtain parts, they freeze. The bed is empty. Sheets crisp, monitors gone. I'm gone. Discharged? Mom sputters. She was dying. The nurse, Emily, stays calm. Ms. Harper's recovery was extraordinary. She left last night with a colleague's approval. Where is she? Mom demands. I can't disclose that, Emily says. Patient privacy. Mom's face reddens. I'm her mother? Lauren spots a white envelope on the bed, my handwriting on it. For Susan Harper. Mom snatches it, tearing it open. Her face pales as she reads aloud, her voice trembling. To Mom, if you're reading this, you finally showed up. 8 days after I nearly died. A truck hit me after my shift and I was fighting for my life. The doctor said, tonight is critical. You said, I'm walking Lauren's dog. You visited once, said, don't tell your father. Why? I wondered why Dad never called. Then I learned the truth. You lied. He's not in Europe for 3 months. He's in Asia for 3 weeks. Why hide my accident? What else are you hiding? Mom stops, hands shaking. Lauren grabs the letter, reading on, her voice breaking. Last night I went home. My phone was gone, so I used the house line. I heard you in the living room, Mom, with a man. You said, James won't be back for 3 weeks, don't worry. I opened the door and saw you with Robert Klein, your lover. Then I heard the worst. We must keep it a secret that Lauren isn't James's daughter. DNA doesn't lie. I gathered evidence, recordings, emails, Lauren's DNA test. I sent it all to Dad this morning. He deserves the truth. Goodbye, Mom. Anna. Lauren drops the letter, staring at Mom. Is this true? Dad's not my father? Mom sobs, reaching for her. Lauren pulls away. You lied to me, to Dad, to everyone. Mom's phone rings, Dad's name on the screen. She fumbles, but the call cuts off. The truth is out, and there's no stopping. In Singapore, Dad stands in his hotel suite, the city's neon glow mocking his unraveling world. A package from Boston arrives, my handwriting on the envelope. He opens it, expecting a sweet gesture. Instead, he finds a USB drive, photos, and my letter. Dear Dad, you'll be shocked, but you need the truth. Last week, I was hit by a truck. I nearly died. Mom didn't tell you. She said I had a cold. Even when I was critical, she wouldn't come. She lied about your trip, too. 3 weeks, not 3 months. I found out why. She's been with Robert Klein for years. And Lauren isn't your daughter. The evidence is on the USB. Recordings, emails, DNA results. I'm sorry, Dad. You deserved better. Anna. Dad's hands shake as he plays the recordings. Mom's voice, laughing with Robert, planning their secret. Emails detail a 20-year affair. The DNA report confirms it. Lauren isn't his. His marriage, his family, built on lies. He books the next flight to Boston. Dad lands at Logan Airport, exhaustion and fury etched into his face. He heads to Beacon General first, only to learn I've been discharged. She's with a colleague, Jennifer Foster, the nurse says. She's safe. Relief washes over him, but anger takes over as he drives home. The house, once a sanctuary, feels like a stranger's. Mom and Lauren are in the living room, packing boxes, oblivious to his arrival. Thomas! Mom gasps, dropping a vase. You're early. Work wrapped up, he says, ice in his voice. Explain, Mom stammers. I couldn't answer your call. Explain the lies, he cuts in. 20 years. Robert Klein, Lauren's father. Lauren sobs. I didn't know, Dad. I mean, Mr. Harper. It's not your fault, he says, his voice softening for her. Then to Mom, you abandoned Anna. She was dying and you chose a dog. A shopping trip. Your lover. Mom collapses crying. I couldn't lose Robert. If you came back, enough. Dad pulls out divorce papers. You're out by tomorrow. Both of you. Where will we go? Mom pleads. Your problem, he says, walking away. I'm at Sarah's apartment, healing slowly, scars fading. Dad arrives, kneeling beside me. Anna, I'm so sorry. Tears spill as I take his hand. You know everything. Everything, he says. The lies, the affair, Lauren, I'm done with them. My colleagues, Sarah, Emily, Dr. Evans, become our new family, filling Sarah's apartment with laughter and warmth. Dad quits his old job, takes one in Boston to stay close. We move into a new apartment, building a life free of betrayal, Mom, and Lauren spiral. Robert's wife discovers the affair, and he vanishes, leaving them broke. Mom works part-time at a boutique, her pride shattered. Lauren searches for her real father, but Robert rejects her coldly. They blame each other, their bond fraying. On Christmas, our new apartment glows with light. Sarah, Emily, and others join us for dinner, their voices a chorus of love. A letter from Mom arrives. I toss it, unopened, into the trash. The past is done, I say. Here's to the future. Glasses clink. To real family, Sarah toasts. I look at the stars outside, my heart light. Revenge wasn't just exposing Mom's lies. It was reclaiming my life. Family isn't blood. It's the hands that hold you when the world crashes down. Months later, I'm back at Beacon General, stronger, scars now stories of survival. Dad and I host weekly dinners, our table full of colleagues turned family. Mom and Lauren fade into rumors, a boutique clerk, a struggling designer, alone in their choices. I walk Boston's streets, the autumn leaves falling again. This time, I'm not invisible. I'm Anna Harper, the nurse who fought, fell, and rose. My revenge wasn't hate. It was truth. And with truth, I found my real family.